Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Planet Crafter. Yes, it's been a while, actually, since we were playing Planet Crafter, but I'm always more than happy to come back to this game. I've said it before, and I know I'll be saying it again a lot, but this is probably one of my favorite, survival crafting games. It's really close behind Subnautica. You know, Subnautica... I don't know. Subnautica has more focus on story compared to Planet Crafter. Planet Crafter does at least have a story. It's not just, here's a planet, go nuts. There is at least a semblance of a story there, but it's not like a big or detailed one. But I also really love the idea of terraforming planets. I think that's a really unique concept. We do seem to be having it show up in games more and more these days. Which is... I mean, I guess it's a trend I'm more than willing to, you know, indulge, because as I said, I think it's a really fascinating idea. But Planet Crafter is probably my favorite one, because it's first person. You know, you're down on the planet and you get to watch things change. And I think that is special. You know, it's unique, it's different. You don't really get to see that in other things. You know, some of the other ones I've played, like, there's a game called Terraformers, would you believe? Or Per Aspera. You get kind of a from space kind of god game kind of look to it. Which, it makes a lot more sense. But it's one of the reasons why I ended up falling, just so hard for Planet Crafter, you know? So anyway, this game's had a bunch of DLC and updates over the years. Obviously, the first DLC was the Humble DLC, which was good fun. It's quite interesting. It's a very sort of different sort of type of sort of way in which you craft stuff with Humble. So that was interesting, but generally speaking, Humble was kind of more of the same. Then you had the Moons DLC. Now, that was a free update, because it was laying the groundwork for a multi-planetary, you can go anywhere you want to sort of system, which makes sense. And the Moons update was really good. It took me a little while to work it out, you know, to work out exactly what I had to do and how I had to do it. But once I did work it out, great. And it gave you 2 moons to terraform, one of which was like an ocean planet, and you had all these islands rising up from the depths, which was really cool. Such a fun idea. And the other one was a bit more of a sort of a standard, kind of similar to Humble in a way, just a sort of a planet, but it was like the story on that one, and there was, again, a bit of a story that they'd been drilling for these crystals, and they'd inadvertently made the planet way too cold, and so everyone had to leave. But now we have a brand new DLC in the Toxicity update, which adds a brand new planet, which gives us 3 planets and 2 moons, which is actually really good, to play around and terraform. Now, I don't know the specifics of it, and I did do some sort of 50-50 toss coin in my head about whether or not I was going to play this fresh, or whether I was going to go into it from my pre-started world. With Humble, I did fresh. With this one, I think I'm going to go in with my pre-started world. Because if I remember correctly, it was Oimon. Funnily enough, I did actually start this one with the intention of it eventually replacing my Oimon save. Unfortunately, I never got around to finishing the base game. Because my plan was play the base game, then do all the DLCs and updates and stuff, and then get it nice and ready for when the next update happened. But I got busy with things. Last year was a bit, you know, fraught for me, so that kind of fell by the wayside. Anyway, that was my Humble one, of course, which is fine. That one was going to be my replacement for the Oimon save file. That was just when I started. Thumb is a creative word I use for when I want to make thumbnails. That's why it's called Thumb. Anyway, we're going to go into here. I don't remember where I was when I left off. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, so we've got all our stocks and supplies. Ah, very good. Okay. Oh yes, all the little drones. Okay, I need to... Oh yeah, jetpack. Okay, so we've got all this stuff set up. I need to remember... Oh, actually, something I can check. Just remembered. Ha ha ha. So this is... Once I get the right button. This is the solar system as it now looks. We've got Prime, which is where we are now. This is the main... the big planet where you get all the stuff. It's the main starting thing. You got Humble, which was the first DLC, which I haven't terraformed on this file. I should get around to doing that. Then again, if I'm going to use main, I think that was one of the reasons I started up the main file as titled. So yeah, there's that. Then there's Selenia, which was one of the 2 moons, which is nice and fully terraformed. As you can clearly see, it gets us a lot of nice stuff. There was Aquilus, which was the other one. This was the ocean planet. And now we have Toxicity. A polluted planet covered with goo and toxic areas. Advanced human settlements detected. Ah, so there was something here. I think we kind of got the idea of that in the trailer. It's been a while since I watched the trailer. Because this DLC's been out for a while. It's just I'm being late to the party. So what do we got? Spacesuit. T1 glue cleaning. Ooh, toxic spores. Plastic pollen. Toxin filter. Ooh. Craft station. What is all of this? I don't know. We'll be finding out when we get there. So we need to... Oh, it's going to nighttime. Is this nighttime? Yes, this is nighttime. So we had somewhere... There it is. Oh, we need to build a rocket first and foremost. Refresh my memory. What the bloody hell did we need for a rocket? That. So first we build the rocket. Fusion cells. Yep. Gotta remember where the hell everything is. Hang on, the crystals. Yeah, here we go. So we need a yellow. We need a blue. We need a green. Because green is the only one I haven't been able to craft yet. I do remember that. Where are the rods? Super alloy rod, osmium rod. I better remember what the hell I used to craft certain things. Do I not have any of those around? Oh. Okay. I need a rocket, level 1. And I think... I guess I need one of them, huh? Because I can't... Because if memory serves, I can't automate the creation of fuses, because to create fuses you need cosmic quartz. And I can't automate the creation of cosmic quartz yet because I can't create purple gems. Or, no, yes, was it purple gems you can't craft? I can't remember. It must be because it'd be in here otherwise. So yeah, because you can't craft purple gems, then you can't automate the crafting of cosmic quartz, which is a bit annoying. I didn't see that listed in... What's it either, which is a bit of a shame. But we will need... Okay, so 2 pink, 2 yellow... and a cosmic quartz. Which I do have some of, don't worry. So let us build you. Excellent. I forget, does building... Hang on. Does building an extraction platform let you... Does it come with a rocket or does it not? I don't know. We're going to need to find out. God damn it. Not one of these. See, this is my point. Everything needs so much. Honestly, you spend half your time running around doing all this stuff anyway. Okay, uranium rods, circuit boards, which are here. Because here's the thing, it doesn't matter if I destroy it again afterwards. I need to know if it comes with a rocket or not. That would be a no, okay. So it doesn't come with a rocket. It's fine. Perfectly understandable. Which means... So we're definitely going to want an extraction platform. Why do I have a bunch of random resources in my inventory? I don't know. That must have been just left over from whatever the hell I was doing before. Like, it was a while back I was last playing this. Let's just dump this in the deleting box and go from there. Okay. So we've got you. You can go away now. So now we need another one of these because we need to be able to build a rocket in case I need to GTFO. I mean... Do I need to? I mean, I can always just order stuff in when I get the... It might be a good idea to just have this anyway. And then I got to think about what I'm going to be taking with me and all this, that, the other. It'll be fine. Oh, everything's turning purple. Which one is this? Is this just general purpleness? Yeah, I think this is general purpleness. Okay, blue, yellow, green. It's a case of automate as much as you can so that the actual manual crafting isn't as bad. Oh, I only picked up 2 yellows. Alright, so that's... If things go bad, I can just craft this and get the heck off the planet. It's not great, but it's there as a safety net. So that's good. That's that. Now, what else do we need? We're definitely going to need one of you. Because the interplanetary exchange rocket will allow us to trade. I hope. This is the thing. I'm doing all this. I have no idea if this is actually even going to be possible. But it worked last time. So I can only hope it will work this time. I'm trying to think. What else am I going to need? Okay. So that's all that. I don't think the water collectors are going to work out right. Because I don't think there's going to be any water on the planet. So one thing we do want, and I hope it's the case, when I remember where it is. Iron, iron, titanium, iron, titanium, silicon. Iron, iron, titanium, iron, titanium, and silicon. Now, technically speaking, I shouldn't need to take these. I'm hoping there's going to be resources on the ground, but on the off chance I happen to land in a place that doesn't have them, being able to build just one room and a door will save my life. So we'll go with that as a base. Anything extra we craft on, we'll just scavenge for resources. Now. Oh, is it? Wasn't paying attention. I am definitely going to have to watch that. Now. Okay. Will a gas extractor work on that planet to get me oxygen? I don't know. But we're going to have to take some stuff to build one and find out. This is the thing. Because it's a toxic planet, the rules may be different. I actually don't know. I'm just going to pray that it's not that different. Circuit board, that's that. Excellent. Okay, so assuming it works, that should net me... Where the hell do I get water in the early game? It's been so long since I played the early game. It's usually melting ice, isn't it? There might be ice on the planet. I think we'll take an atmospheric water collector first. They might work, they might not. So that's an iron, a silicon, a magnesium, cobalt, an aluminium, and a super alloy. Okay, again, very good. So, oxygen potentially worked out, water potentially worked out. Food. That's the next big thing. We need food. And we need something to grow in said food. We need some seeds. Is that all I got? Eggplants? Can I order seeds from the trade market? Cocoa and wheat. Yeah, that was something that was kind of irritating, wasn't it? It was like... See, beans are probably the best. Speaking of which, I should probably go numb something down. Eggplants aren't bad. So if I take a couple of eggplants, well, plants... it'll do. And then we need 2 water, which I need to remember not to drink. 2 water, 2 tier 1 fertilizer. Because if I set them growing... and then 2 super alloy. You know, I build my base. Oh, speaking of which, that does remind me, I am definitely going to need power. Where's my power generation thing? There you are. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, we've got wind turbines. I forgot about that. Okay. See, I don't need the automation yet. I do. Did I get that? That was the last one I put in here, wasn't it? Because once you get the planetary exchange thingamajiggy down, then I can just grab any resources I want from off planet. Yes. Yeah, I did. Okay. What else? What else might I need? I don't really need anything in here yet. I will need it eventually. But once I'm down on the planet, I can work on that. Although that being said... I mean, here's... My question is this. Do I go in... Because right now, all the stuff I've got is mostly just about setting up my survival. And then the terraforming, I'll work from that. Or do I take stuff to kick off the terraforming super fast? Like, do I take stuff for a tier 5 heater and, you know, a tier 5 drill? Do I take that to really boost the terraforming right off the bat? Or do I say, no, let's not do that? Because that would be... What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12... So that would be these two lines full up for those two. And that would just be... That would be heat and pressure. What were the other ones? It was heat, pressure, and... Heat, pressure, and oxygen. What was oxygen? Oh, it was these things. It's like, do I advance that, or do I just go with enough stuff to say, okay, I'm set up, let's get terraforming separately? I mean, I suppose I can always bring stuff in. What do I need for super alloy, circuit board, and super alloy? Let's take enough for a couple of those, because that'll give me good storage. Which I'm going to need storage. Let's not do the terraforming stuff. Let's just... Because most of this stuff is all like simple type things I can just make. Same with the crafting stuff. It's all simple stuff, you know? Yeah, because the gas extractor should net me oxygen. Atmospheric water collector should net me water, because I can't use a lake collector because there won't be any water on the planet. We don't need drone hubs or automated stuff. We shouldn't need drills yet. Tier 2 food provider. I did take 2 for that. So we got food. We got oxygen, we got water. We got enough stuff for at least one area. Okay, that being the case, we should probably take some food. What's the best kind of food I can make? High quality food? Honey and beans. Do I actually have any high quality food made? I ever bothered to Also, where's the oxygen? Did I never craft oxygen? Oh, there they are. I wondered where all that was. I guess I didn't make any oxygen. What do you need to actually make oxygen? I know that's a simple thing. 2 cobalts. It all comes back to me eventually. Alright, so that's 4 oxygen, 4, and then we need some... Well, I need some water myself. And, bread. Just a dust storm? Just a dust storm. And then we need to craft some food. Which is actually going to be a little bit on the annoying side because... Sorry, just checking. I wonder why we had so many purple gems when I couldn't craft them, but I must have gone exploring for some. I don't remember doing that, but okay. I just need to drop some space. I need to go crafting. Okay, so it's... Is it beans? And honey. That should give me plenty to go with. At least for now. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I can take with. Alright, top my stuff up. And then I guess we're off to the toxic planet. This ought to be interesting. I genuinely don't know what to expect from this. That's why I wanted to take that stuff with me. Blast off! Okay, there we go. Whoa. That, yeah. Oh, it's a mushroom. Okay. Whoa, this is a big planet. It's actually kind of long. Cool. Well, okay. So we're on the northern part. I guess our first job... Well, we do have oxygen. Oh, yeah, that's right. You do have the oxygen in your drop pod, don't you? I forgot about that. Still, that's fine. So the first port of call should be to make a decision on where we're going to build. So south is off in that direction. We do kind of want to go middle, but it looks as though there's just a big cliff that goes through that. So what we might actually want to do is go for the middle of this chunk. And it does look as though there is indeed a... Ooh, okay, yep. Sure. Ooh. What the hell? It's like a bloody radiation thing or something? Huh. Okay, yeah, don't go near the toxic goop then, because it would seem as though we have a separate toxic meter. I suppose that makes a certain kind of sense. All right, you know what? I think that looks like a fair place to set up. It's higher in elevation, so it hopefully won't flood. Doesn't seem like there's any toxic shit around here. Oh, actually, this is a lovely... Yeah, let's do this. Look how flat this is. Oh, absolutely every day of the week. Oh, it's just titanium. Okay. And a door. Ooh, purification. Okay, so that should give us... Good, excellent. That gives us the start of our little base. So first things first, I'm going to build, once I find it, a storage locker, just so I can dump my stuff in there. Grab all the rest of the stuff from here, and then we'll set about building things one at a time. I know I've got low power, shush. Interesting. Okay, well, that's certainly off to an interesting start. They weren't kidding when they said this place was a bit toxic. I know I don't like that's floating either. I'll fix it in a sec. Right, now, what was the... Just iron? Well, there's bound to be some iron kicking around here somewhere. Ooh, chlorine dioxide. What the heck is half of this stuff? Good to know that's there. Right, let's grab some irons. Build myself a nice little platform. What is it we need for the iron and titanium? Alright, find iron, find titanium. Let's get myself nice and set up. I want a nice big open area. Can't wait to start properly exploring this. Also, what do I need for... That's just a piece of iron. No, do the thing. God damn it. Alright. The fact that we actually have some food in here is a good sign. Probably means there's more kicking around somewhere. I should probably... Okay, we're going to need a lot of iron. We always seem to need a lot of iron at the start. Very yellow. Then again, it is supposed to be toxic, and toxic is usually yellow. Okay. Why is iron always the worst one to find? Something, I guess. Hello, it's a box. What we get? What we get? What we get? Nothing of any immediate use. Wait, I can eat animal food? I didn't know that. I guess it wasn't something I ever thought to try. Okay, let's... No, I'm gonna need the stuff first. I'm gonna need all the stuffs. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. Yeah. So that should get me the power. What was that? And did we bring... No, we didn't. Okay, let's get you and you going. We should probably get the food growing now, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because that's actually going to take a bit of time. I won't go immediately because we don't have any power. But as soon as we do get the power, I'm going to dump you back here because it doesn't matter where you go. There we go. Get rid of you. Okay, so we have power. Power is good. Let's shove one of them down. Okay, so can't build. Oh shoot. Well, water is going to be a bit of an issue. Apparently, we can do the gas extractor though, so that's something. So yeah, we can't get the water collector. MPU. Okay, so nope, don't want that. Actually, one thing we might want to do is to move it. We can at least do oxygen. Water is going to be a bit tricky. We may have to run around and gather up some ice. We can at least make ice, so that's something. So yeah, we drop down the gas extractor. Set you to start extracting some oxygen. Takes about 80 seconds for one. Oh, and apparently that also does the terraform. Oh, I didn't specifically want that to do the terraforming index. I just wanted it for the oxygen. Oh well, too late now. Oops-a-daisy. Actually, alright, so we can't build you, so we will have some spare. The next thing we need to build is one of you, and just so I can, one of you. We are definitely going to need a lot of that stuff. Make sure I don't block any resources. We're going to need to build some of the crafting stuff too. Oh, that's a problem actually. Oh, 50 kPu of purification, huh? Oh, that's going to make things interesting. Okay, that's... Oh, you're pushing me to play a little differently than what I was expecting. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine and A-okay. I don't really want to build the quartz craft station yet, but the two basic ones should be fine. So we need an iron and a silicon. We've used up a lot of the iron around here, but not all of it. What's this? Ooh. Steam mushroom, apparently. Don't know what that means. Now, aluminium might be a bit... I don't actually know where to find aluminium. That's a problem. And I know I can get one from that, but... If I were aluminium, where would I be? We may have to just go mooching for it. And there's bound to be some somewhere. I can't imagine that there wouldn't be aluminium. It's just a question of where the hell is it. Also, while I'm doing, let's grab some ice. Cobalt, silicon, iron and magnesium. That nets me some iron at least. If I see something I want, I'll go in and look, but... I'm going to say no, that's magnesium. Aluminium does look a bit like that, but not like 100% like that. Ooh, actually I'm losing stuff. Ooh, there's a lot of water or ice down here. That's good to know. In fact, there's all the water ice down there. Okay, so... Huh. Sorry, I was just looking at the skybox. Okay. Okay. Let's... We can drop you down. That's something at least. Because that'll allow me to create water. Water. Actually, while I'm thinking about it. Huh, I don't know what the pristine mushroom is going to be for. We're also going to need some... Get rid of you. See, again, we need like aluminium and stuff like that. Well, let's see which ones we can build. Definitely want to put this one up somewhere. That's something, I guess. Heat and pressure going up. Not bad. We're also getting messages, which means I need to build so much stuff. Don't really need that one yet, but I suppose I'll put it there for when we do. Nope, that's an iron and a silicon I just used up. Okay. Ooh. So we're currently at Toxic Wasteland, and then we've got to get to Toxic Dust. Well, fair enough, I suppose. Okay, let me think. I'll grab a couple of oxygen canisters to carry around. We've got ice for water. Need to grab that when I see it. Convert all the ice into water. Actually, we don't have to convert all the ice into water. We can just keep it as ice. Because then it will actually... Because once the ice on the planet melts, the ice in containers and stuff doesn't. It's one of those weird things. Interesting, there's a purification index now. See, it says craft station refinement. Alright, well, let's go for a mooch. Let's see what we can see. And maybe I'll get lucky and find some aluminium. Toxic spores. More toxic spores. And we don't get a lot of time in these places, but we do get a bit. We need to use this as an opportunity for some very quick exploration and scouting. I do mean very quick. Still gotta find that aluminium. Probably grab a few of these. I might need them for something. There's a whole new tech tree I've got to unlock in terms of purification, apparently. Oh, hello. Gold, hello. I'll definitely take you. What are you? T1 toxic removal explosives. Use this to clean up a large packs of goo at once. Sure, okay. Apparently that's a thing. We should try that toxic explosive, or toxic scrubber, or whatever it's called. Quite know exactly how it's going to work. Let me top my oxygen up. I also need to build a screen. Should point that out too. Like a comm screen, don't we? Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna need a mail screen. Don't really need a map screen, power screen, blueprints. Actually, blueprint screen might come in handy further on down the line. Yeah, we'll add that to the list. And what's the other thing I need? Oh, I need to build an actual comm beacon, don't I? No, that's not what I want. No, actually, can I? Actually, a beacon might not be a bad idea. just while I'm doing. Still need to find... Okay, I'm going to drop the bomb right about... Ooh. Did it work? Ooh, did something. Can we go in this? We can. It kind of did clear out a little patch, didn't it? See, in this section's only 0.8 now rather than 1. Fascinating. Didn't clear up as much as I was expecting it to, but I mean, it did clear some stuff up, so I suppose that's something. I don't know what the hell we're going to be doing with this toxic goo. Let me go back in here. Okay. Good. Nice to see the eggplants are working. Iron and silicone for the refinement crafting station. Still looking for that aluminium, of course. There's bound to be some somewhere. I just don't know where the bloody hell it is. It's also almost 9 o'clock. Yep. Yep, okay. Let me go back and grab some water. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where the aluminium is. We'll find it. We shall indeed find it, but that will probably have to wait until I am back from break. I need to go grab myself a cup of tea, methinks. So yeah, the fact it's restricted some of the things that I can and cannot do is quite interesting. I do wonder if that was added into the base game and I just never noticed. It probably was. So it looks like, what is it, about 300 KTI for that? We are going to need to work on oxygen and other such things, perhaps. But we can... Is it an inside thing or is it an outside thing? It's not an outside thing. Okay, I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm sure we'll find out. Drop it right there. And I guess we'll see where we go. So we can get rid of you. Not the rest. Okay. Make a quick save. We'll take a break. And I shall be back in a minute. And we are back. Okay, let's see what you do. Ooh. Tier 1 goo cleaning. Magnesium and more toxic spores. We can get that. Do I have room for it? Yeah, I got room for it. Okay. Goo cleaning, huh? Ooh, microplastics. Well, we don't have that yet. Craft a T1 detoxification machine. This. Insert toxic elements in the machine to purify them and extract toxins. Huh. Interesting. Well, okay. We still, rather unfortunately, we knew that. Oh, we also need a couple of iron for that. That's almost all the iron we had. We need more iron. Ah, why do we always need iron? What is with this music? Ah. Toxic planet specific information. In order to clean up a toxic planet, you'll have to find toxic areas and then remove the toxic goo from it. In a toxic area, a specific gauge will appear. If the gauge is empty, you'll experience some damages. The more goo you clean up a toxic area, the slower the gauge empties itself. Unlock and craft specific equipment to make the toxification easier. Yeah. Water is toxic on a toxic planet. You have to use toxic water collectors to clean all the water on the surface of a planet. Each toxic water surface has a given number of toxic water you have to extract before being able to place a water collector on it. Okay. I'm genuinely surprised I haven't managed to find a place with any aluminium yet. We don't exactly have access to a large area of the map yet. It's sulfur here. Feels like that's a start. See, that's titanium and iron. Not one iota of aluminium. Sulfur. It's magnesium, not what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah, I was not paying attention to my toxic level. Ow. Ow. Okay, your health doesn't go down that fast. Whew, small mercy. I gotta treat it like the rad meter in Bloody Slime Rancher 1, haven't I? Okay, we did get another... Okay, so we need you, don't we? Oh, I do have one of those. Do we build you out here, or do we need to build you in? Oh, no, we can build you out here. Might be best to do so. Alright, so this is a bit like... Where did I put those? Yeah. That goes in there. And I'll get the microplastics out. Okay. So what do I need for the yellow thing? I need... Oh, just the general toxic spores. Okay. So that'll net me what I need for the next upgrade. Wahey. Alright, we're moving along. Oh, actually, we got one there. I'm assuming that's what that is. It is what that is. Lovely. Oh, toxins. Huh. I guess that's a byproduct? How long does it take? Then again, you are only tier 1, so I suppose that makes a certain kind of sense. Okay, well, let's build that. Get that on my list. Things I need to build. Do anything. I thought it just created stuff. So where is it? Oh, toxic elements cleaned up 4 out of 11. So is it this stuff I'm gonna blow up? Ooh. Methinks that it might be actually. Okay. So we clear up all the toxic goo. Ooh, there's even a chest in that one. Nice. Space food. Take all that, why not? Ooh. Just wham. Cool. Oh, wait, hey, whoa, look at that. Huh. So I've literally... Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, that's really cool. I wonder if that's changed the terraforming index at all. Because it might be just like a flat rate every time you get rid of something. I don't know. has just a tiny weeny little bit. Ooh. Alright, we might as well drop all those off in there. I don't know what we've got to do with these toxins, if anything. Drop that in there because we don't specifically need it at this exact moment, but still. Filter allows you to stay longer in toxic areas. I suppose that'll come in handy. Oh, toxins and microplastics become... Oh, wasn't there something... You. Oh, also, I should probably build... Just to get it off my list. Oh, really? Oh, wait. Ah, of course, yeah, because... Right. Interesting. Honestly, I don't think I need this one. Like, I'm sure it'll come in handy, but I don't think I need it. That's what I need. Number 2,000? Holy shit. Huh. I'm going to be a busy little bee, aren't I? See, I need aluminium for these, and there just isn't any. Right, we need to go get one of those glowing mushroom things. I'm fairly certain there were some down here. Yoink. Purification won't be used. Production time. Oh, and you make toxic water, do you? Interesting. Water extracted. So you need to extract 25 of these in order to... Right. And you take 80 seconds to do one. Huh. Interesting. So can I just you know, spitball in here? Can I just wander into any toxic area and just start like... So you get silicon, you get iron and titanium from that stuff. And yet nowhere is there a way to get aluminium. I suppose in the larger areas it's going to be a case of finding the damn things as much as anything else, isn't it? Little bubble of cleanliness over there. I don't know if that means the problem's like shrunk or something. Maybe it goes in patches. I don't know. Yeah, see, this is the thing, right? Because it's like, I cleaned up a whole bunch of stuff, but it's like, where are the rest? Ah, that had that in it. Ooh, that could come in handy. Also, I'm quite low on oxygen. Let me just... Apparently wants me to equip a toxic filter now. We can get around to that, I think. So I could hear a noise, and I was like, what the hell is that? It's raining outside. Apparently very heavily. Purified water, huh? Where do I get purified water from? I'm assuming from these things. No, we get toxic water from those. What do we do with the toxic water? What do we do with the toxic water? I think I know what we do with the toxic water. We put it in the machine and turn it into normal water, I'm assuming. I want like normal water first, thank you. Okay. Nice. That's very good. So we still need 2 more of them. We should be getting close to blue sky on this now. Looking at it. Yep, there it goes. Ooh, space food. Won't say no to some space food. Reach a great arrival on your new planet. You'll find here all the necessary to realize your task as you are instructed to do. This place can be hostile, but if you follow instructions, you won't encounter any danger. Feel free to get comfortable for a few days before heading off to your duties. Oh, right, I need to forgot about the thing I was reading. I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Incident report. During tungsten drilling operations, a highly toxic emission was detected at central extraction drill. Vault was sealed to prevent contamination. That can't be good, can it? Alright. Okay. Let's see. We got halfway through this. 25 of 46. 23 is halfway, so we're a little over halfway. Ain't too bad. We technically should be at blue sky now. We're not at blue sky. What is that? The entrance through the cliffs, I wonder. Where am I? There's some purified water for you. What was it we needed? Oh yeah, we needed this. Where do we craft this? No, really. Where do we craft this? Oh, do it and equip it. Nice. So now we can stay in that toxic place a bit longer and actually have some proper mooching around. I don't think there was anything else on the list of things for me to do. Unfortunately, when I hit 175k on the thing, that was when looks like it's going to be 200k that we get into toxic dust territory. Just in case I ever need to craft any of those. And just so I know where the bloody hell I am, one beacon. Nice. Home. Okay, that means we can knock you off too. Alright, one thing we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on is this thing over here. Because it will get full and it will do that. And if we're going to keep our water supply going, yeah, see, it's 8 of 25 so far. So it'll get there, it's just going to take a bit of time. The good thing about that is once it's cleaned that, I can dismantle it and move it elsewhere. Suppose if I built a second one, that would speed things up, of course. think this is going to be... I may need to build more of these. I guess we'll see what else we need, because... Let's see. The next thing doesn't unlock... It's a 5 KPU, and it's specifically this. So generally we need to up these numbers. We're not crafting any oxygen right now, which is a bit of a problem. Hey, apparently we're into the toxic dust sector, which is... might be a problem. It might actually mean that we're going to get like toxic dust storms, which could be bad. I don't know, but I assume they will be. Let's see how well, or indeed not, they last, and go do more cleaning over in this sector. I've already started, so I may as well finish. Oh wow, that's actually really good. Yeah, cleaning all the toxic goop in a very specific area does seem to net a small, hey, congratulations, look what you've done kind of thing. We're definitely going to need to build more than one of these, aren't we? With 100 and only 80 seconds. I mean, I'm sure we'll get more advanced ones later, but... As I said, though, the idea that we can just delete... Well, not delete, but recover old ones and place them in new places, I think that's an idea we're definitely going to have to think on. What else was in that? Nothing of note yet. Tungsten. Okay. Oh yeah, that was the incident report. We read that. Tier 1 jetpack? Okay. Oh, that can't be good. Toxic dust storm? We've got air in here, so I guess that's something. Ooh. No, it's just a generic dust storm. It's not anything specific or in particular. It's just a dust storm. They just slapped the word toxic on the front of it. That's Metroid Prime 4 thinking right there. Just slap a new word on the front of it. That. We've still got 9 to... Oh, never mind. Tell you what. Let's see if we can... That was bigger than I expected. Oh, hey, I think we got it all. Well, ain't that just spiffy? Occupancy rate 756, 768. So it went up and then it went down rapidly. Ooh. Now that will take some of that too. What do I need? Do I need that? I don't think I do. I don't think there are any blueprints I need to unlock at this point. I suppose if you start on this world, that might be useful, but... So this area, clean, clear, perfectly good. Probably gonna need to empty you, aren't we? Yep. Had a feeling. How are we getting on? 13? Halfway there. I think once we've got all the toxic water out of that, that should, theoretically, mean that I'm going to end up with so much of this shit. Mostly because it saves space. Oh, we are going to be inundated with this stuff, aren't we? Well, okay, how are we looking on... See, it's still only at 1.8. Also, my hydration level is apparently low. Now, I am... Guess not. I was wondering if maybe you could turn microplastics into a bioplastic nugget, but it doesn't look like it. We've got 57 out of 2,000 toxic goo clear-ups, and we've cleaned up 2 out of 32 toxic areas with a global... Wow, this is going to take a fucking age. Okay. Fine, I suppose. this? Atmosphere purifier. Ooh. Actually, we probably should build one of them. And then we need 3 of those. What do we need for that? Chlorine dioxide, purified water, toxins. Might be a thing where we're going to need more of those. Maybe 1 for each, perhaps? Depends how much we end up with. Quite a lot, actually, at the rate this is churning up. Might be a thing. Actually, that might have to be a thing where we just build 1 for each. It's getting there. Bound to be some more of those white glowing mushrooms kicking around somewhere. For the white glowing mushrooms. I'm also not sure what we're going to be doing with these toxic pools. Seems like something else we might need to get rid of. I'm not 100% sure. Need to have some sort of effect on them, but quite know what. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of food and a bit of water too. Okay, I don't really have the space for that at the moment, but good to remember that it's here. Does it now? Interesting. Okay, so the game is very much locking me into this half of the map, which I suppose is not necessarily a bad thing. Limiting where you can and can't go does make a certain kind of sense. Make a start. Just plop one down for now. Oh yeah, we need one more light. Sure, I've seen some kicking around. I just gotta clock them. Where are you? You glowing white mushroom thing. Made me wonder actually, because I keep thinking. I'm taking out the menu. Oh, I am low on oxygen. I know I could, you know, use the oxygen canister thingy, but if I can help it, I'd like to save that. That. All right. That should. Oh, did I only pick up? Apparently I wasn't paying enough attention to how much stuff I was picking up. What is this music? That's twice I've had to... Mm-hmm. see what this does, shall we? Let's see. Or can I just plop it anywhere? Ooh, so it's just general purification. Yep, it's up at 12 now. Considering that was, well, pretty much a 0, really, let's be honest. So oh, actually, we're very close to unlocking Tier 2. How are my little water scrubbers getting on? You should be close to done by now. 25 of 25. Infinite water. We've already cleaned the goo off of this area, so we might as well drop. Nice. Okay, that's actually really good. Let me also grab you. Come on, and you. Okay, so we can get rid of goo faster now, apparently, once we craft that, whatever the hell it is going to be. So that's good. So we'll need to... The problem is I'm going to end up with so much goo I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. I am hoping that we can get like a level 2 of these things soon. Right now we got so much of this, and we got so much squash will do it. Right. He adds 7 per second. Is it 7 per second? That's not a lot. Yeah, 7. Alright. So we need a purified water. Make 2 of them at least. We can make several. We need another one of those white mushrooms. I do wonder, can you grow those? No, because you need a seed thing, wouldn't you? I really hope we get something to do with these toxins, because otherwise I'm just going to start building chests and dumping them. Alright, we need another white mushroom. Well, might be one kicking around somewhere. Maybe. Still. Clean water. Which does mean, technically speaking, we shouldn't have to worry about water again. Theoretically. I do worry that these white mushrooms, the pristine mushrooms, unless we very specifically get a way to either grow them or they regrow or I can create them somehow, it's going to be a bit difficult. Okay, do we get to do that? Let's see, we got toxic goo removal. Oh, that's 2. That's a long way off. Atmosphere purified, toxic goo. Ooh. Purification gel. Toxic area information. Huh. Oh, a purification rocket. That's something I didn't think about. Actually, what was the 50 kpu? That's actually not that far away, considering we're already up at 8. It might not be too long before I can start bringing stuff in, and that'll speed things up a bit. Okay, that's good though. Okay, so we got that. I think... Well, actually, I think it's 10 o'clock and I need to go to the bathroom. So we're going to take another quick break. But, yeah, this is definitely... It definitely has a different feel to it compared to the other, like, DLCs. Because this one actually gives you, like, a goal. Get rid of the goo. It's a bit of an arbitrary goal, but it is at least something I can deal with. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Okay, then. What are we going to do next? That is actually a good question. We should probably... I mean, we really do need to start increasing amounts. We don't have any oxygen production at the moment, which is... seems a bit off. But, hey-ho, I guess we'll do what we can. Oh, wow, we're going to be getting acid rains soon. That's nice. See, my guess is that these are... It's the normal terraforming thing, but it's also like... they just put like the toxic twist on it. So this area is huge, right? Because, yeah, there's 35 toxic bits in here. Well, let's grab some. Might as well. Gives us something to do while the numbers churn. Quite a large area, actually, that's been toxified. Oh, there's actually oxygen in there. That's nice. Woo. So big to clear out, isn't it? Okay, so we're missing some goo, and I don't exactly see where. Look at that. Goes in so fast. It's cool. It'd be much better to see if it wasn't bright bloody yellow right now. Ooh, there it goes. Whoop. Nice. And there's no water in this one, so even better. Definitely gotta find something to do with all this stuff. Oh boy. Wasn't there, hang on. Ooh. Tungsten. Is tungsten a... Wait. Was tungsten a thing we had in one of the other ones? I don't think it was, actually. Plastic rod. Cool. Mostly because it takes 3 things and stores it in a nice small contained item. The more stuff I can shove into smaller things, the more room I'm going to have with storage and stuff. At least theoretically. Okay. I do need some water, actually. And I couldn't say no to a little snack. It's only at 12.4. I'm hoping I'll go a bit faster than that at this point. I mean, we have cleared off several areas, right? 4% apparently. Maybe not as much as I'd like. Oh, we should probably go check on those. See, once I can start bringing stuff in, I can maybe set up a drone network to bring stuff like that across automatically. Save me having to run over there and do it. Of course, that's going to be a problem of eventually just constantly running out of room to store all this stuff. But then I suppose I can build really big storage facilities too. Oh, then again, I could I build a... Could I destroy it? Could I build one of the destroy things? Was that one of the... Oh, it might have been. Hang on. Did they, like, go away after a while or something? Once you get rid of the toxic thing around them? No, it's definitely still there. Oh. Is that where the aluminium's been hiding? Is it around these pools? Yep. That is where the aluminium has indeed been hiding itself. Well, that answers that one at least. Good to know. Just in general sense of long-term stuff. Okay, Fair enough. All works for me. Okay. Alright. I suppose... not much else to do except just, you know, wait for stuff to happen and clear up sites in the meantime, I suppose. I imagine this site is going to be a big one. I mean, it could be two separate areas, but I don't think it is. 52, great. Ooh, hello. Anything fun? It does have tungsten. Tungsten might be... See a big old giant arse pile of goo kicking around somewhere. Might be worth blowing up. So this toxic area goes into the... Oh, that's a problem. Trying to find any of the toxic goop. It's all around here. Ooh, careful now. Yes, okay. Ooh. Water bottle, huh? Shut that down now, might as well. Did need a bit of a top-up. Yoink. Ooh, what is... Oh, shoot, I was not paying attention. Well, my inventory... Yes, okay. Calm the hell down. Calm yo tits. think I might sneeze. Nope, we're good. Gonna make me wonder, actually, if we're actually going to get to a situation where things terraform in a normal sort of way, or if we're more going to get it's just less toxic, as what the hell gets terraformed here. Because I don't think we're going to get, like, flooding and stuff. Not in the standard sort of sense, anyway. See, it's clusters of goop like this. Also, it does sort of dawn on me, I should probably have picked up a replacement air tank. Because I didn't. Did I? No. It does look like we can go through there. Takes us to this half of the map. But hey, look, it's looking a lot less, well, toxic now. Cool. What are we on? 38 of 52. Yeah, I need to go get an oxygen capsule just on the off chance I'm not paying attention and I start choking to death. It would not be a good thing. Do it. I think what we should do is we should go through the tunnel because that's where the rest of the goop is almost certainly going to end up being, because there doesn't really seem to be too much else on this side. missing one. Where the hell is that last one? I am thinking... Ooh. Food. Sorry. I am thinking that... maybe... I can unlock new things now that we've got this new DLC, and there might be more unlockables that I can unlock, you know? Okay, we're clearly missing... one somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I've obviously missed it. Ah. Literally right there. Don't quite know how I missed it. I think I do want to see. Way. Hey, look at it go. Okay, and now all that's left is the water. Now, I'm not actually sure if every single... Actually, that's something I can technically check. Turn. 125. Okay, so it could well be, yeah, that every area, that like every puddle in that area is the same. It's fine, it might not be fine. I do that way too sodding often when playing this game. Right. Okay then. How are we getting on? We're about halfway until we can start getting imports. Getting there on that one. We're still at 12.40. I don't specifically know what it is that causes that number to go up. I would assume it would be, you know, clearing up an area, but I guess not. Apparently we've cleared up 4 toxic areas. I'm not quite sure how that works, but okay. So hang on, it was one there, one there, oh yeah, one there, and this one here. Although it's interesting that it doesn't seem to count. I think this is going to be a very complicated level, you know. I can't help but get that feeling. How are we getting on? What was that? 34 out of 100. Well, it's a third of the way there, I suppose. Suppose I could always build more. think, Niels, we're kind of getting to the point where we're going to need to start thinking very carefully about clearing up more areas, because it's pretty clear and obvious that we've got so much of the toxic stuff to get rid of that we don't actually have the space to be able to get rid of it. Which is, I gotta say, a little bit annoying. I do wonder if the... Oh, so many. Oh, that's something I was going to look at. Can you get rid of this stuff in a destroy thing, a grinder with this thing, shredder? Oh, I can't even build. I can't even build that. 1 MP. What? I can't even. Why can't I build a shredder? What? Are you that desperate to make sure that I don't? Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. Fine. You know, it's a good job I didn't build the more advanced terraforming stuff, because you can't even do that yet. Mm-hmm. See, I can't even build a lake water collector yet. 10 MPU. Tier 3 veggie. I have seen, actually, building a few of them might not be the worst idea. I have seen a few boxes with plants in them. Might not be the worst idea in the world. Let's build 3 for now. We're gonna need some aluminium and silicon. We'll build 1. This is just to get numbers going up a bit, because I feel like they kind of need to. Oh, and we need some water. Now, I'm going to take a... Okay, I'm going to have to test a theory here. Is it true? It is indeed true that purified water does apparently not count. Fantastic. Only regular water counts. That is actually kind of irritating, because regular water is much harder to come by than this purified water. So I've got to make a point of only drinking purified water when I need to take a drink. Nice. So that should start oxygen zipping up. Good. I'll get the terraforming index going. I need a couple of silicons, and I need a couple of aluminiums. In fact, I need 4 silicons and 2 aluminiums. Still, I know where you can get that stuff now. At least in a general sense. Okay, so that's that. Now, I don't remember exactly where they were, but if we go mooching through some of the ruins, I'm sure I saw some plants and stuff. in some of the boxes kicking around. I don't need terror tokens, but hey ho, you never know, right? It's 200. There's got to be something better than 200. $300's not terrible. If I can find a better one, I will. $400, for example. I don't see any point in destroying it. I might get some resources out of it, but then I also lose a source of oxygen, so, you know, doesn't really seem like much point. Alright, I should get the oxygen going up nice and fast. Yeah, that's a good number. The thing is, I'm not, like, really trying to get up the general terraforming index. It is mostly purification that I need to worry about, as far as I can tell anyway. I mean, it's not to say that there aren't any things I need to do in terms of the terraforming, as far as I could tell. Okay. So if I get 4 out of 32, it's insane. You're at 75. 40. I think we're just gonna have to build some more of these, because we do have a lot of this stuff. How many white mushrooms? We've got 2. We'll find a 3rd white mushroom. Should be some somewhere. I'm just thinking we need to speed things up a bit. Just waiting for it to hopefully go, because we've kind of cleared all the areas we can at this point. I mean, I know we still got the water and stuff, although I don't necessarily know if that actually leads to anything. That's a bit better, I think. I mean, it's faster. It was at 12, and now it's at 33.4 rather than 12.4. So, I mean, it's gone up. It is only +7. The thing is that maybe that's the point. Maybe I should be building like a lot of these. What do... Are we at toxic rains? We are at toxic rain or acid rains. Do they hurt at all? Anything? They just rain but green? Okay. Fine. Oh, if memory serves, wasn't it... Yeah, we gotta get those mushrooms. That's what we need for that. Okay, we're gonna need to try and find some first. Found some. At least we have that. So technically speaking, we do have an unlimited supply of water that we can drink. I'm genuinely struggling to think of how difficult this would be to come here having, you know, not... having started the game from scratch rather than having started... Alright, we're gonna need to go and... Well, that cooks. I'm gonna go find some white flower. I keep wanting to call them white flowers. They're mushrooms. They're pristine mushrooms. And I don't know how many I'm going to be able to find. Because, I mean, they're not, like, super rare. But they're not exactly super common either. It is very much a thing of having to just find them. For 10. I've only got 3 so far. Well, what are we at? Not even halfway. Oh no! This is going to take a long time, isn't it? I don't know if these things can actually grow back. Probably not. Plants tend not to, but new DLC, new update, could be anything really. reserves. There is oxygen in this. So what are we at? 70 kpu. What are we at right now? I don't even remember. Basically, that's the game's way of sort of gatekeeping that chunk of the map. It's saying you're not going there until I say so. We definitely need one of them, so I'll definitely take that. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Any more? There's gotta be some more somewhere. What are we on? 2, 4, 6, 7. Somewhere. Because I don't think it's necessarily just on the ground that you find them. 2 more, come on. Actually, no, wait. I don't want 2 more. I did. Yeah, that's right, I only needed 6. Whoops. Completely not counting properly. Whoops to the daisy. That being said, having some in storage would not go amiss. Because I want to make 10 of these things in one go. Because that should get the numbers cranking, theoretically. Okay, drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Need to I have some in storage, because I will be needing those over time. Let's see. Is it now? I should have put my base down here. I was expecting flooding. I actually don't think we're going to get much in the way of flooding, because it's not that the planet isn't like warm enough or anything like that. It's literally just that it's not, you know, it's too toxic. That's the problem. So could be barking up the wrong tree with that. Oh, hey, we should have the ability. We can. We can pull stuff in from home. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't know what the hell I want yet. But the fact we now have that is a good thing. Basically means we can get stuff from wherever the bloody hell we want to, really. We need some water. In fact, I think I know what I want, actually, and that's a lot of storage. Of those, one of those. So we just gotta wait for one more of these, and there's two left. That's good. How long does it take? 45 seconds. Oh, and it's also 11 o'clock. I did not realize. This is the problem with PlanetCraft. The time just and it's gone. It's just gone. Because that always happens. Okay, so we, once this is done, come on, anytime you're ready. It's only 45 seconds. It's not that long a period of time. Anytime you're ready, people. Anytime you're ready. And there it is. Okay. Well, this will net me 10, so this will get the purification numbers rocketing up. What are we looking at? 75. We need 75 for that to happen. So this shouldn't take too long to hit the next part. That's really good. Like, legit. That is very good. Okay, so we have made a very, and I mean a very, solid start. I think the Toxic DLC is definitely different. And that's what I like, actually. I like that this planet is kind of different from the rest. Because the others, it was all just, oh, terraform them, and maybe some changes will happen as you're doing it. But this one, it's like, no, you've got to be active in cleaning shit up. I don't know what, now that I can pull things in from off-planet, I think my first goal should be to expand my storage options. I think that's definitely an idea I need to be considering. But I'll think about what I actually need to bring in between now and my next session. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.